Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their summer so far. We took some time to enjoy some family time and relax and just regroup as we start some new therapies and maybe some potty training with Sienna. All right, so I know it's been a couple months since I've been on here, so there is a lot to update everybody on, and just check in and see how everyone is doing and thank everybody again for all their support. So I'll just get right to it. I don't want to make this a really long video, but I do want to update everybody with Sienna's progress. So the last video we had was kind of me doing a interview on television where I was working with a local channel here. I used to be a former news reporter, and so one of the moms who is a reporter anchor at one of the local stations contacted me and said, hey, we're doing a mom segment and we want a variety, a diverse group of moms just to talk about different areas of parenting. And so I was really honored and happy to be a part of that. I was able to talk about Sienna, her diagnosis, and just where we are in the process. So what's been happening with Sienna so far? Okay, so we have had to add speech therapy as well as OT therapy along with the ABA therapy. So we are currently, I think, over 30 hours a week of therapy right now. We finally were able to get that scheduled in. I think what's important to mention here is that we were under the impression, and this is really kind of Matt and I just kind of learning this as we move along, but we were under the impression that when she was doing ABA therapy that she was getting some OT, occupational therapy, she was getting some speech therapy, and that was 100% not right. And that was brought to our attention by a pediatrician, so we went and saw another pediatrician for a second opinion. Not really a second opinion. We already had this appointment lined up months ago. So we went on and kept the appointment to see where Sienna is in her progress from what this doctor could see, and if there was any other resources he could point us to or any other guidance he could give us or any other thing, any other therapies he could recommend to us, and that's what he did. And so we were kind of surprised, a little disappointed at the same time to find out that we didn't already know, that she wasn't getting the OT and she wasn't getting the speech. And this is something that if we had known or thought about, we would have lined it up when we were lining up ABA. So so this is all fairly recent. And so now she has the OT therapy and the speech therapy also included in all of her therapies. We'll probably cut back a day or at least maybe 4 hours of ABA to accommodate the other therapies that we're adding in. So that's where we are. She's just starting these therapies, but with just the couple of weeks that we've seen her in these therapies, we have seen a lot of progress. A lot more making sounds and making noises, especially with the speech therapy. The therapist, she is certified, and I think it's called the Play Project or Play. And if you haven't heard of it, I'll just throw a screenshot of it up. But my husband and I, Matt and I, both watched kind of like the overview, the course of the Play Project. And basically you're just playing with the child and letting the child be a child and making that connection, so that social connection with the child to play. And if the child is initiating with you and coming to you to get you to play, then that's progress right there. They call it circles. They call it circles or levels. I think it's circles. But either way, we've seen such a different, kind of a change in Sienna when it comes to socialization and playing. That's what we've seen, and we've heard a lot more sounds and vowels and noises. So we are really, really, we're really just grateful. Although we knew, we learned that she should have been in these therapies earlier, but we're grateful that we were able to get her in these therapies, and we're just extremely happy with what we've seen so far, just from her being in these therapies alone. The ABA has been great as well, adding in these additional therapies and just kind of watching how they all, everything is working together. It really, we're just seeing a lot out of her. So we're super, super happy. And just, it's a lot, but we're just, we're doing whatever we can to keep her engaged with us and making those connections with us. Let's talk about potty training real quick. Whew. So we attempted to potty train about maybe 2 weeks ago. We had been on it for about 2 weeks. Here's a little picture. And we kind of started, we were told to just kind of like start one weekend where you just kind of, she's in the bathroom, in and out the bathroom all day. Just kind of getting her used to sitting on the toilet and everything. And then, by the end of the day, she's on the toilet, should be on the toilet less, maybe 5 minutes, and then taking increments of like every 30 minutes, she's in the bathroom. So she was doing okay, maybe for the first 3 days. But then as the days went on, she was just kind of, and we stayed very consistent. We wrote the data down and everything. And even when she did like either, use the bathroom or went in the potty, she wasn't recognizing that she was going in the potty. Like we used an iPad to kind of keep her on the toilet so she wouldn't get up, or because she was tolerating sitting there, but only maybe after a couple of minutes. So we used the iPad to keep her there. But then when we did, what I saw was we gave her the iPad and she would use the potty, but then she would just keep playing the iPad. So she wasn't recognizing that she was using the potty, and we would cheer and we would, give her an extra pouch, or even let her take the iPad on the couch and play with it for a couple more minutes, because we've kind of taken the iPad out of the picture for her to use. So what we've decided is just to kind of maybe hold off for maybe a couple more months. There's a lot of pee and a lot of poop on the floor in the meantime, but we think we will wait, just because she is making sounds and everything, but she is nonverbal, and she usually, when she wants something, she'll grab you and take you to what she wants, and that's not happening here. And we were out, and we had to leave her in a child care for an hour, and we came back in her training pants, and her training pants and briefs were all soaking wet. So I don't think she's quite ready yet. Maybe you all have some tips and tricks on your potty training. If nonverbal, a child on the spectrum, if you have any, let me know. But other than that, what other plans do we have for Sienna? Right now, we're gonna get her into some more activities. So like dance, tumbling. We do take her a lot to the indoor playground. She loves that. And just running around and being free. But other than that, we're just moving forward with the additional therapies, and we're enjoying the rest of the summer. She's always in school, so there's been no break, but right now we try to get her out to the parks and the splash pad and the pools as much as we can. It's so hot, but we really do try to want to get her out and let her be a kid and let her be free and run around and let her socialize, be around other kids as well. So that's been really, really good to kind of see the progress. That's been great to see the progress that she's been making. So other than that, that's really all we've been doing. Let us know what you all have been doing for the summer with your kids. And we'll definitely check in, in a couple of weeks and let you know how the therapies are going. If anyone wants to know any more about the play project or where we go for like our speech, our OT, just shoot me a comment. If you have any other questions, just shoot me a comment, and I'll get back to you. But again, I hope everyone is enjoying their summer, and again, thank you for all your continued support. We really do appreciate your thoughts and your prayers, and just everyone just really checking on us and following us through this journey. Thank you.